Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very different video for you. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what's in my gym bag. Alright, so you might be thinking, what's the big deal? Who cares what's in your gym bag? And normally I would agree with you, but one of the things that I noticed when I transitioned from a garage gym to having to train in either a commercial or some other type of facility is that I no longer have the luxury of just walking inside or walking over to my rack and grabbing whatever I need. And so I wanted to share this because right now I really haven't taken anything out. I put a whole bunch of stuff in this thing and I haven't really gone through, sorted, and figured out like what I actually need. So I'd be curious to see if at the end, when I finally get my own garage gym again, if this bag will have gotten any lighter, maybe it will have gotten heavier, who knows. And I try to put it together in ways that would kind of make sense. So over here, just first and foremost, I wanted a compartment just for sleeves. So I have knee and elbow sleeves. The reason I kept them in their own compartment is because these things start to stink. Even if you wash them on a regular basis, they do just start to stink. And so I have them in their own compartment way over here. On the outside of that compartment, I just have like a little pouch. And this is one of the things that I'm currently testing. I'll be releasing a video on them soon. But these are the Recover Fun BFR bands. The reason I put them out there is just because it's a nice small pouch and it holds the sphygmomanometer and the cuffs really easily. Additionally, I have an extra sphygmomanometer just in case the first one breaks. And that is kind of one of my concerns with it being on an outside, is that maybe this thing takes a hit. I'm not exactly sure if it will or not. So far it hasn't, and I've been definitely not easy on my equipment. All right, so on the other side, I have this kind of like exterior pocket, and I noticed that my Myo Rock fits in there perfectly. The reason I wanted to carry my Myo Rock with me was because I use this thing a lot. I use this thing religiously. So I wanted it to have it available to me. So it stores really nicely here on the outside. And then I also have the Ached Away cupper. This is a new device that I'm doing a test review on. This is the Ached Away cupping device. It's an electronic cupping device. I have it just kind of tossed right here because it's soft goods inside and because I don't want it to break. Additionally, I have a booty band, some other bands, some straps, some more bands. So I have two different sizes of floss. I have this wide floss for when I do lower body work, and then I have the narrow stuff for when I'm doing like work on my shoulder, work on my arms, those kind of thing. And then I have my wrist wraps. So this is kind of like my warm-up accessory pouch of awesomeness. All right, so that takes us up to the front pouch. In the front pouch, I've got nose torque, and I had to go back and actually find the bag because I don't want this to explode on everything. And then I have some odds and ends. So this is kind of where I'm keeping some electronic devices like chargers. So I have my Garmin watch for when I do any sort of running or conditioning activities where I might be tracking heart rate. I also have the heart rate monitor that goes with it. I have my sweet headband, some tape, a charger. This is for my percussion massager, a stopwatch, some headphones, and then of course all of the different attachments for my percussion massager, as well as, and this is kind of a unique thing here. So this was a device that I found on, I think it was Indiegogo. It's called Tick Time, and it's a timer, and that's it. So one of the things I like about this is that two of the time options on it are 3 or 5 minutes. So for me, that's a really good regen time between sets. And so when I'm training, I'll take this thing, and all that you have to do to turn it on is just flip it down with the number that you want, so the time that you want facing up. And the timer automatically starts. It'll automatically turn the alarm off as well, so you don't need to go over there and flip it up. And then when I finish my set, I flip it up, flip it back down, wait my time, and it kind of takes having to go like look at a clock or look at my watch or set an alarm on my phone or anything like that. I don't have to do that with this timer. This is a really cool little nifty thing. On this bag, I also have a back pouch. So you'll see I have my New Edge 6DS mouthpiece. I also have my training log for 2021 now. And this was my wife's old phone, and she got herself a new phone, and I like to listen to music when I train. Oftentimes I have to hook up to those music devices via Bluetooth, and usually I just use my phone. But if you have an iPhone, or actually most phones, you'll know that if you hook up to an external device and you're playing music and then you try to take video, your music cuts off, which just kills the vibe. Can't be having that. So this is basically just a really expensive iPod, and I keep it in the gym bag, and it works really well. I'll also pull the programming sheets up in Excel just to have them. So that brings us to the main compartment. So in the main compartment, I have, first off, my percussion massager. So this is the Athlete percussion massager. This isn't the Fold. This is the 4DS. Yep, Deep 4S. I really like this thing so far. I wanted to do some extensive testing because it does have a touchscreen panel, and I was really curious how it would fare in my gym bag with all my stuff. That way I can leave you guys a review and you can see how it does. But I use this thing a lot. I know I also have a miniature tripod and my phone holder doohickey. So while we're between houses as well, this will be what I take most of my videos that you guys see with. I have a gym towel, which I actually haven't used yet. I thought I would use this already, but I haven't used that. Okay, so then I have my choice of shoes. So I have my Nike Ramaleos 10s or whatever these ones are. Ramaleos 4s. Ramaleos. I have the Ramaleo shoes, love them. Couldn't be without them. And then I also have the Metcons, which I also really enjoy. And between these two shoes and being just in stocking feet, I can do pretty much every lift that I need to do. And then I have two different belts. I have my Pioneer hybrid belt, hybrid lifting belt. I can't remember what this is called. I'll link it in the description box below. I use this thing a lot, especially for like overhead movements, moving movements. I just kind of like it because if I don't want a big hard belt on, like I'm just training and I just want a little bit of support, I'll throw this guy on. And then of course I have my Pioneer 10mm thick 4-inch wide lever belt, complete with PAL lever. And I've had this PAL lever since 2020 in November, I think, is when I got it. I've been using it pretty much every single training session, and I love it. I'm gonna do a separate review on that as well. But that's it. So that's what's in my gym bag. It just seems like a lot. So now that I'm staring at it all around me on the floor, I can't help but wonder if I have severely overpacked. But tell me what you guys think. Was there something that's in my bag that you think is useless? Something that you think that I don't need? Maybe I could trim up a little bit of fat here, get rid of some things. Obviously part of this channel is doing equipment reviews, so as I do reviews on things, those will have to get added into the bag. But that's been it for this video. I appreciate each and every single one of you that watch every single week. And remember, when it comes to garage gyms, you should always make it better, awesome, and of course, badass. I'll see you guys next Sunday.